Hello! I recently ran a game of misheard or rhyming film titles. The idea being to change one or more words of a film title, but the replacement words had to rhyme, i.e. sound like the original word. For example, Crack Draft, previously Backdraft, documentary covering life wearing a kilt as it's meant to be worn. The man who would be king becomes the man who would be Ming. Donald Trump tries to emulate Flash Gordon's nemesis and rule the planet Mongo. Army of Darkness becomes Arnie of Darkness. Schwarzenegger, realising that his name indicates he might actually have African heritage, goes undercover in downtown Baltimore after spending 7 hours in the makeup chair. Blazing Saddles becomes Blazing Paddles, an S&M version of this Mel Brooks classic. The Witch Hiker's Guides to the Galaxy. The popular consumer magazine investigates chocolate bars that give you an energy boost out on the road. Tucker and Dale vs Weevil. Our eponymous heroes hunt down bugs as grain workers die all around them. Puss in Boots. Embarrassing body special focusing on fungal infections incurred by hikers. A Fridge Too Far. Sue Perkins and Mel Giedroyc investigate kitchens where the cooks have prioritised cold storage over usable cooking surfaces. To Fill a Mockingbird. Taxidermy and racism in the deep south of America. Dad's Barmy. Heartwarming documentary on my father's progressive Alzheimer's. Life of Pi becomes Life of Cy. Simon Cowell is floated away in a lifeboat with no food or water. A Bridge to Spa, documenting the building of a much welcomed easy access route to the local convenience store. Chunderbirds. Saturday night in Newcastle. Godzilla becomes Bodzilla. Children's TV favourite is subjected to weird radiation and rampages through Tokyo. Fission Impossible. Tom Cruise in side-splitting explosive action as he meddles with some particularly stubborn atoms. Lady Hawk becomes Lazy Hawk. A thief escapes from a dungeon but can't be asked to help a man who turns into a wolf, nor a woman who turns into a hawk. The Empire Strikes Jack. Darth Vader's TIE fighter keeps spinning after A New Hope and eventually ends up in Chinatown where he punches Jack Burton in the face. Blight Club. The story of a local meeting group who meet and discuss how to fight a particularly menacing strain of mildew that's been attacking their homegrown vegetables. A tale of woeful tomato plants and rotten potatoes. Nobody talks about Blight Club. Ferris Bueller's Pay Off. The high school student receives hush money to keep quiet when he spots the school's principal bunking off. The Lion, the Itch and the Sore Lobe. A safari park has to deal with a virulent disease brought in by a new intake from Africa. Braveheart. William Wallace's descendants use house music to bring about Scottish independence. Daddy Shack. A film about sheds. Muppets Host Wanted. Covering the search for a new host for The Muppet Show following Kermit's untimely demise. Westworld becomes Vestworld. String underwear meets the digital robotic age. Sheepless in Seattle. Welshmen find the company move to the northwest of America somewhat disappointing. Nice Station Zebra. A documentary on the cleanest and most comfortable Arctic research station. Ice Cold in Alex becomes Ice Cold in Spandex. A sequel to Nice Station Zebra, where a new uniform proves unsuitable for the climate. The Deer Hunter becomes the Beer Hunter. Unexpected impact of Vietnamese War on alcohol distribution in a small town in Pennsylvania. The Quorn Ultimatum. A dark CIA plot about murder and the substitute meat industry. Interview with a Vampire becomes Interview with a Van Hire. Trying to get a job in the auto lease industry. Serenity becomes Sir N.E.T. A man whose superpower is to change the image on his t-shirt at will gets knighted. On the Buses becomes Con the Buses, the tale of an Oyster card forger. 7 Brides for 7 Brothers becomes 7 Rides for 7 Rozzers. Z-cars with a slightly larger budget. And I'll leave you with this one. The Empire of the Sun becomes The Empire of the Bun, a lavish and epic film about a country obsessed with baking and forever holding contests to find the best baker. That's all for this week. Till next week. Goodbye.